So, hi guys at A-Side Glass. This is Rich Lloyd. You did some other glass for us. This house we have is 1992. It's the original wood windows. I think they're double pane. I can get you a zoom up of that in a few minutes. They were junky windows in the first place. I can't go through and spend 100 or 150 grand redoing all these things with some fancy window. So I need to do them one at a time. It's got condensation in the window, so it's all messed up. This is one we need to do. I'm going to have my wife hold the camera while I do some measurements. I understand these measurements may not quite be precise enough. We may need to redo them, but I figure we get talking shop here and just kind of figure out what we're looking at. In terms of install, I could have one of my guys install them, but I'd almost prefer, if you guys have a fair price, to come do a couple of them. I'd almost prefer to have you do them. Anyways, here we go. We're going to look at it a little more closely. I don't know if you can really see much. Obviously, it's rotted out on the bottom, and that's part of what causes the problem. But it's, I think they're double pane, 1992 windows with wood frame. As you can see, we've tried to caulk it a few times. It's not great. So what I'd love to do is make one just like it, pull it out, replace it, paint it, and call it good for the time being. I'm going to hand the camera to my wife while I measure. Make sure we get the whole thing. So starting from the very edge of the wood window to the very far edge of the wood window is almost exactly 36. It might be an eighth of an inch or 46. It might be an eighth of an inch under 46. If you measure glass, you're looking at more like 41 and 5/8, 41 and 3/4, something like that. Coming top to bottom, if you measure from the top of the wood to the bottom of the wood, you're looking at just about 57. Again, I could be off by an eighth of an inch. And if you're looking at glass from top to bottom, you're looking at really 52 and 3/4 probably, 52 and 3/4 probably. So again, I've got about 5 of these on this house that need to be done. And again, I can't afford to go pay some fancy window thing $100,000. Some of those are smoky, but they open. Like you can see, that one on the left is foggy. That one opens, so that labor of replacing it should be quite a bit easier because it's got a crank handle and stuff, so it's not permanently affixed in there anyways. So, and then there's another 4 or 5 around here, but I figure we start the conversation, see if we get it going. I think the window you guys made was this one right here. So I'm pretty sure, and I think you charge us $158. And again, I don't know if you did the wood frame or just the glass, and our guys took apart the wood frame and redid it. So anyways, I was hoping we could come up with something reasonable, do 5 or 6 of these windows. I could do the labor. If you guys can do the labor for a decent price, we could do that. But at least this is a start to a conversation of trying to get done what I want to get done here. So, and again, what they are is 1992 wood windows. They're kind of rotted out around the edges, as you can see. But all I want to do is do a Band-Aid for 5 years or whatever and go from there. So appreciate you taking time to listen. Let me know if you have other questions, and hopefully we get a start out of this. Thanks. Bye.